Okay, and here's another video. I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of questions. Obviously, I can't answer them all. I'm getting more than I can answer, but I do appreciate the comments. I do read them, and I certainly appreciate the input. I get them from both sides, but most of them are very positive, saying keep up the work and all that kind of stuff. And I do my best. I'm still new at this. I'm not very good at it, which you can tell with my camera work, but and I got a lot of haters asking me a lot of loaded questions, stuff like that. Before I get into the hate mail, though, I got to know who you are and what you're up to, and you're going to have to give me something, all right? Name and badge number. And there's a lot of claims that I'm going to make that I cannot prove because I'm not going to go to the trouble of proving them, okay? Anyway, we have another incident with Jason Guttertrash and Pigpen.
Yep.
It doesn't say what is not allowed.
I've seen that a lot. You know, they fade. They fade, and evidently, I don't know, maybe this was, that's weird.
It looks like it was removed.
But it happens a lot. And this, so what you got is a wide open gate, and it just says no. Interesting. Good, how you doing?
Good. Anything I can help you with? Or?
Well, we're in the land of no, so I'd have to say no.
Well, you're in the land of no?
Yeah, what does that mean? USPS
supposed to say no trespassing.
We got to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Wide open gate, and there's no trespassing sign. Anybody could just walk in.
Yeah? Yeah.
You work for the post office?
Yeah.
Are you a supervisor?
Yep.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Oh, very cool. My name's Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Ask your name?
Thor?
Thor. That's a cool name. Very cool. So since I'm speaking with a supervisor, now I'm going to hold you to it. We got to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Right? That's a liability situation. That could create a serious issue for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like a concern as a citizen that somebody's going to trespass on here?
I have a common sense concern.
Oh.
Right? I don't know. Don't you agree with me that that's something that should be repaired? I'm not saying it's a life-threatening emergency, but I think it should be fixed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Well, maybe that's why it's not fixed, because you're not too concerned with it. Right?
No.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
mean, we don't really have a problem with it, so.
Well, until you do.
Right.
Yeah, that's why people have insurance. You don't have a problem with crashing your car, but when you do, you're glad you have the insurance.
It's been good talking to you.
Well, I wish I could say the same, but I'll go try to find your postmaster and speak to him. I got to find somebody that cares about what's going on here.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Do you hear what you just said?
Okay, so the guy, he's basically agreeing with him. Okay, yeah, okay, fine, sure. The problem is maybe he doesn't want to talk to you, Mr. Guttertrash. Okay, that's the problem. Oh, this is a sign, it's a life and death situation. He's making a big deal out of it. And anyway, he was told no trespassing. But that's not going to get through to him. Even if you do have a sign, it's not going to matter to this guy. Okay? And we're going to continue the situation. He does a lot of talking about how great he is.
Is it like some postal convention center?
There's no filming in here, gentlemen.
Sorry?
No filming in the post office.
Oh, sure there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
I'm sorry. No filming in the federal building.
You're incorrect.
I'm sorry.
Is
You're
your-
correct. Please leave.
Is your postmaster here?
No, we don't have a postmaster.
She said yes, you said no. You don't have a postmaster?
We don't. We have a station manager, sir. And
Who's that, Thor?
I'm sorry. What?
Is Thor your station manager?
No, he is not.
Well, he just told me he was outside.
He is one of our carrier supervisors.
Oh, he's a supervisor, okay. So is there a
filming in the
Is there a station manager? Sir, stop yelling at me about things you don't know what you're talking about. Is there a station manager available?
I would disagree wholeheartedly, and please leave.
Okay, is there a station manager available for the 5th time?
Sir, let me finish with my customer.
Oh, you started the conversation. Sorry to bother you. Wow.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're making our customers uncomfortable.
No, you're making your customer uncomfortable by screaming the way you did.
You are the one using your loud voice and screaming. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day. Can you please blur my face out of there because I would mind you like that.
Yeah, okay. See how one person starts a mess? I'll speak to your station manager, please. Thank you.
I'll just get the police.
You can get the police. You can get anybody you want. So you're not going to get the station manager for me. Is that what you're telling me?
Sir, I'm not doing anything other than helping this nice young lady right here.
Okay. So we'll wait online until you're done.
That is fine. You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Please
Appreciate
stop
that.
the cameras though, because that is not allowed.
It is allowed. It's expressly written on your wall under your rules of conduct. It's poster 7.
Could I help you with anything else?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I had a very simple question for your station manager. Well, then how are you going to help me? Because I'm filming.
Okay, well, I don't want to be on film.
Well, then you have to get a job in the private sector, ma'am. You're in public. You're a public employee. I'm not asking you to speak to you. I'm looking for a station manager. Are you the station manager? You are. Are you sure? Because Thor told me he was the station manager and he's not. So I just want to make sure I'm speaking to someone who's actually the station manager.
Okay, obviously it's more than one person that has problems with them, and they said no filming. The management, for some reason, does not read Poster 7, and they don't do any further research into it. You're allowed to film in the post office in certain areas, but not in the area where money is being exchanged, where addresses are being exposed, and I've discussed that in previous videos. Okay, and Jason knows this. He's a mental case, but he still knows this. But anyway, he's a liar. Okay, that's all there is to it. And he's got a lot to say, and he's very disingenuous. And yes, this is for nefarious purposes.
Oh, I think it's significant.
Good. Thank you. I wish more people would understand that, but people don't take the time to have the conversation, and it's a shame. It really is. People don't talk anymore. Unless you agree with everything they're saying, then they're happy to talk to you. You know. But I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
And if you've ever tried talking to Jason, he gives you a flippant answer, and he says, you're wrong, you're wrong. Everybody's wrong except Jason. But now he says, oh, nobody wants to talk unless you agree with them. That's you, Jason. You piece of gutter trash.
Oh, that guy had to go in the back room. They put him under like the hot heat lamp and interrogate him about his package. How's it going, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Out here standing up for everybody's rights.
Yeah, I hear that. It's good, bro.
Yeah, we try. A lot of people don't understand, so we put ourselves in some hairy situations sometimes, but, you know, I think...
Everybody got an opinion, you know?
Yeah.
That's what makes
Yeah,
it
that's
special.
yeah, exactly. And I think you know, freedom's worth fighting for.
Yes, sir. You were from Jersey, huh? Or probably to
Originally from Jersey, yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, we lived in New York. It's a funny story. My aunt, my mother's sister, lived in Jersey. So my mother and my father went from New York to New Jersey to stay with my aunt for a few days, and my mother went into labor, and I was born in New Jersey.
Kill time. Let's share our life stories. I'll go first. I was born on a cold Chicago night, 1976, the year of America's bicentennial. My mom was in a great deal of pain, and I was charging through.
Yeah, we should have got the same hardware store.
Oh yeah, look at that. Notice we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. Imagine that.
Anything inside here that might be perishable, breakable, liquid, or potentially hazardous?
No.
And no lithium batteries?
No anything batteries.
Yes, that button says no.
So you know what, guys? I always
So we're gonna start over.
remind you that you have the opportunity to call up and complain if you see something that you don't like. I also want to remind you that the station manager here handled this situation extremely well, and if you would like to give her a call and let her know how much we appreciate her doing what she does, I'll leave that number in the description as well. So if you feel like letting her know, I invite you to do so. It's very important that we support our good employees out there.
Do you need a signature on this, or anyone to?
Education, ding, ding, ding. Just told her not to give us any problems about filming. You just watched an education moment.
I guess it's just more rights than others. It's fine.
Yeah.
Some people get more rights than others.
Police car, don't mind.
We all have the same rights, Matt.
Yeah.
super, that's how I feel right now, like
Not
you're
at all.
forcing yours on me. That's great.
Well, only because you weren't able to enforce your non-right on me.
Is that receipt here?
I'm not trying to do anything to you, sir, I just would appreciate you follow the rules, which you're not. It's fine.
I'd appreciate you learning the rules, which you're not. Your station manager is very aware of the rules. Why don't you ask a question? Yeah, you too, buddy. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I was next online. I need a stamp, please, and I'll take the receipt with that as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You really are being silly.
I don't want my face out there. I don't want that. It's not nice for you not to ask for my permission first.
Yeah. A lot of
That
things.
was actually quite rude.
A lot of things aren't nice.
And a lot of my customers
Matt,
are
your
very uncomfortable
your
with
entire
your
being is rude, Matt.
Thank you for that.
You don't have to thank me.
I appreciate your consideration of others.
45 cents
Quite
to
evident.
you.
Thank you.
Let me get you that stamp.
Okay. And you look beautiful today. There's no reason to be hiding from the camera.
Thank you. There's that for you. And
Thank
the
you.
receipt is coming right up.
Matt, on the other hand, I don't know about that haircut, buddy.
You know,
I wanna work on that.
I could say same thing about
You
you.
get a
Except I don't have any hair left. I'm too old.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, dear. You too, and thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Have a great afternoon. Thank you for stopping in.
I'll come see you after you have your conversation with your manager, Matt. You'll learn.
Okay, what had happened here is he talked to one of the supervisors or managers, and she basically threw Matt under the bus. She didn't back him up with anything. And this is so typical in America, corporate America. Nobody backs up the employees. The employees have to follow the rules. The managers don't. The employees know the rules better than the managers in many cases. TSA being an example. The TSO, the officer, he's not allowed to let contraband through. If he does, he loses his job, could go to prison, yada, yada, yada. And he has to take 4 tests a year just to keep his job for another year. Managers don't have to do any of that. And managers are allowed to let contraband go through at TSA. And they don't know the rules. They don't care about the rules. They don't enforce the rules. So if you ever get busted with some contraband at the airport, ask to speak to a manager. He's allowed to let it go through. Now, if you talk to a screener, the screener is not allowed to let it go through, but the manager is. And TSA managers are notorious for not backing up their employees. Obviously, these postal managers don't back up their employees. Backing up the employees, that's just not something that's done anymore. Anyway, I just want to post this because I'm getting a lot of comments, which I appreciate, and most of them are very positive. Okay, so anyway, let's look forward to some more videos, and I appreciate everything.